face.
Which was a beautiful
Your
pose.
face looks like it want to kill somebody.
Which was a beautiful pose. Good morning, everybody.
Literally ain't nobody on here. You're saying good morning to a ghost.
Oh, yes.
I love you. I gotta get a new shirt. I have to get a new hoodie, babe. Look at this. This is wax. It's never coming off.
You tried to wax your hoodie.
I tried to exactly. I was sick of all of the hair and the little dust on there, and I was just like, I'm trying to rip it off. No.
Okay, reality. How do wax it?
Because I'm pretty sure I was like, because I was waxing my face. So
put the hoodie on?
Yeah, the hoodie on. I know. I get everything I deserve. So I was putting the big thing of wax, and then some of it dripped down on my shirt, and I was like, no. And honestly, the thing was a lot bigger than this, but I managed to get it all off except this, and almost doesn't count. In the words of Brandy, almost doesn't count. My hoodie's ruined, you guys.
Though. I like the character.
Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Mom.
Good morning.
Mom, is that you?
Right?
What's up with your
second person?
No, and her. You normally have a profile picture, right?
You know your
Good morning, Chocolate City.
She probably deleted it.
Hi, Dama. Good morning, Gigi, Mr. and Mrs. Weathers. How are you today? Aaron is here. Aaron, is it your birthday? Am I tripping? I could have swore I got like a little. I could have got a little message on the Insta from a gourmet.
It's true.
I know, right? I haven't had a chance to corroborate that story just yet.
Figure out that mystery.
Yes. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, everyone. Happy Mother's Day, if applicable. Yes, absolutely. Pamela said, "Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms." You're right. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Hi, Dee.
Yes.
Hi, Janice.
Somehow, Mom.
Oh, Tuesday. Okay, good to know.
That's her icon.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Bright Girl. Mom's here says, "Happy Mother's Day, whack mamas."
Yeah, now she's just a typical.
Yeah, just a regular old circle with a shadow face on it. I don't know who you logged in as, but it is not your regular person with your face. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Melissa says, "Good morning, happy Mother's Day to Mom and all the other moms." Jean says, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard." Good morning. You know, the funny thing is, a couple of people asked me like, "Oh, did Richard wish you a happy Mother's Day or get you a Mother's Day gift?" And I was like, "I ain't nobody's mama like you guys. I don't count dogs as children." Like people were like,
"Oh, getting you a gift." Talking about your mom.
No, like me, like. Sometimes my mom be cute and she buys me a Mother's Day card from Milton and Madeline, and I'm just like,
and you know she already did it. Why you gonna ruin her surprise?
I mean, if she's gonna give it to me, thank you very much.
She
but
already did it.
You guys, I ain't nobody's mama. He does not owe me nothing. Latanya says, "Good morning, happy Mother's Day, whack moms." Absolutely. Shelley says, "Aaron in the house. I'm making the strawberry fat bombs as we speak." All those, he actually posted those yesterday, and they reminded me of you because you were just talking about strawberry fat bombs that you wanted to make. So we could check my Insta. I'm
over. It's going to be overloaded strawberry.
Yes, it's going to be so
I gotta do something
many
different.
strawberries.
It's not going to be traditional. It's not going to be the way.
Nothing is ever as written.
With a little twist.
A little.
That was a twist. The twist.
Oh my!
I can't do the emoji, so twist.
Oh my goodness! Kelly said, "I buy my daughter stuff for my 4 grandsons to give to her." Yeah, that is a good grandmother or dog mom. There is making sure that your daughters who are also mothers have things for Mother's Day. That is pretty nice.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh, thank you.
And expecting mothers and mothers to be, just. The big umbrella
of mothers, absolutely. Okay, now I see Mom's picture. Mom, did you sign in somewhere else? Oh, the confusion is real.
I know, right? Basically.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Linda. Okay, so what emoji is that? Oh, Latanya, happy Mother's Day. There's a bouquet of flowers. Is there a bouquet emoji?
Beautiful.
I didn't pay attention to that.
An edible arrangement.
Oh my gosh! Good morning, Michelle. Happy Mother's Day.
Is that a mango?
No, that is just a bunch of different color flowers. Okay, Mom switched her account. Good. Now I know who is who because I was a little confused.
Them
there.
computers don't be saying remember yo.
Oh my God, my settings. She didn't add a profile picture.
But you gotta blend into the background. You don't want to
Oh my God.
Ignore me. It's like, who be on YouTube
on their work computer? I bet it's probably black. Oh, Bright Girl. Yes, there is a bouquet emoji. Thank you. I am enamored right now.
3 edible arrangements.
Oh my God. Melanie's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and all the moms. Yes, absolutely.
Basically, all your struggles and hard work, hopefully, are paying off.
Hopefully, you're paying off. Motherhood is, I'm going to say, like, the toughest job on the planet, one that I'm not applying for anytime soon. So just like to everybody, holding down the fort, like, God bless you. Jennifer said, good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the whack moms and single dads. I know, right? That's crazy.
That's true.
Y'all's day's coming too. Joe Ray says, good morning. So yes, let's see. The sun is shining today.
I know.
And
my baby got our superhuman powers back.
And we are going to Whole Foods after this. I'm excited. Yeah, we're going to Whole Foods right after this. I'm in the mood for like a large variety of I'm in the mood to shop a large variety of keto products. Like when you go to Meijer, it's like hit or miss here and there. Maybe they have one flavor of lilies, and they have one this. Like at Meijer, they only have the one bag of chocolate chips.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at Whole Foods, they got 4 different varieties of chocolate chips.
Wow. I like the trail mix aisle too.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. And I'm going to be buying some more nuts. So yes, yeah. They just have a large variety of healthy foods. The main reason that I'm going there, however, is for the Halo Top Keto
this is what she
line. Everybody keeps mentioning Halo Top's keto line. To be honest, they could very well have some of those in Meijer. I just never really looked, but I figure. Whole Foods has got to have a lot. So that's where we're going to go just to pick up a couple things. I'm going to pick up a small thing of moon cheese because we know I can't have too much of it.
A nice sampler size.
So that is, yeah, exactly. I cannot have too much of it. Michelle says, my baby daddy got me 7 bottles of wine for Mother's Day. Cheers. All thing for consumption for one. I mean, happy Mother's Day to you.
To the window. To the wall.
Dr. Watts is here, says, good morning, everyone, and happy Mother's Day for all the moms. Absolutely. Janice says, miss Whole Foods so much. Only one near me is 2 hours away. That's how I feel about Publix. I don't know where the nearest Publix is. It's probably not till like 4 or 5 hours away.
Basically.
Does anyone live in Nashville? Are there Publix in Nashville? Because I don't think there would be any till we got down to like the Atlanta area. So Cindy says, my Whole Foods is always busy. Yes. I mean, hopefully the time of day that we're going, but it's also a Sunday, so it could very well be busy too. Pamela's here, says, happy Mother's Day. Kelly said, once I had Rebel, Halo Top won't do anymore. Well, see, that's how I feel. I like Rebel so much, but people are specifically saying that Halo Top has a keto line, and I'm assuming that means that it's more fat, because usually
you're saying line
of ice cream flavors.
Line.
No.
Lime flavored keto.
No.
That's like lime flavored Rebel.
No, I wouldn't like that anyway, because I don't do no citrusy flavored ice cream. No. So, but I'm assuming that means that they're higher in fat, right? Because Halo Top was known for being like sugar free or whatever, but it's not low carb by any means. So this is what I'm hoping is high carb. Like Halo Top was like a low calorie ice cream, but I'm assuming that now that it's keto, it's higher in calorie, but it's better sources of fat. That's what
that's a good question.
Hoping. Melanie says, mom is manager of many. You're right. That's a lot.
I know, that's a good one.
Bright Girl said there's a Publix in Chattanooga. Oh, I've been driving through Chattanooga when I go to Atlanta. So I know, right? Stop, get some with a cooler on the way home to really just to pick up some stuff. But I feel like Publix is like a healthier version of like a Meijer. Like they just kind of have higher quality things than your average all-in-one store. But that's just me. So.
Sounds good to me.
Janice said spelled Janice, but pronounced like, Janice? Oh, is that what it is? My grandmother's gift to me. Wow. Absolutely.
You've been destroying your name. So
thank you for letting me know, Janice. My cousin's
definitely not.
My cousin's name is spelled Danielle, which regularly spells Danielle, right?
Yes,
but it's pronounced Danielle.
No, it ain't.
Nope. That is so difficult. And in college, we had this we had this dorm RA whose name was Marcia, which generally is like Marsha, like a spelling of Marsha, but it was pronounced Marcia. And so we were just like, okay, there's that. So Janice, thank you very much for, hopefully I'm saying that right now. So yeah, but thank you for letting me know, because I get such anxiety about mispronouncing people's names.
We butchered it horrifically.
Well, no, that clearly says it could be Janice, that's not butchering it,
Okay, good point.
Yeah, like butchering it would be like Jay Nice, like that.
Ooh, I like that. Jay Nice.
Oh my God.
We just came up with your DJ name. DJ Jay Nice.
Like that Key and Peele, yes, skit. Like, what is it? Jay Quellen. You seen that? You seen that? Oh.
They all blend in together.
Okay, I was about to say, you better know that skit.
They all mission together. Which one?
Jay Quellen, exactly. The Aaron, exactly. Thank you, everyone.
Well,
see, they know. I like Balake. Blank. Okay, everybody, comment down below.
And we're going on.
Have you guys seen the Key and Peele skit, the East-West football tournament? Like, have you seen that?
Pretty sure everybody has.
I'm just saying, it was so long ago. Like, gosh, I hate how the light keeps moving. But either way, the brilliance of that thing is that it is just so true to life. How you just have these like stodgy old announcers, and they're just like having to pep up all these like really overtly ethnic names. And I'm just like, when are you ever learning this person's name except if they're an athlete? Like, when are you saying Jack Marius Tactheratrix if he's not an athlete? That was one of the people's names.
Apparently so.
That was one of my favorite. Jack Marius Tactheratrix. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I think it aired during the Super Bowl.
Yes, so. Des Moines shower handle. Like, it was so great.
I didn't memorize any of them.
X-Wing at Aliciousness. Like, come on, you guys. You are taking me all the way back. Like, yes, that is, it was just brilliant.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I
concur.
Thank you. Okay, what would you like to speak about?
No, that was it.
X-Wing at Aliciousness. We
can still talk about your...
And then they had Dan Smith, BYU. Like, when I tell you, I got up and ran around the room. Like, it was amazing.
You're so good.
That was amazing.
I love it.
Yes. Okay.
No, you're right. It was a wonderful, wonderful skit.
What did you make for dinner yesterday?
I just grilled 2 hamburgers. 3.
I was like, you grilled 3 hamburgers.
3 hamburgers.
But he only ate one of them.
Mm-hmm.
How was the cheese? What cheese did you put on top of it? Oh, God.
Was it
it was an actual, it was like Havarti. Yeah, it was Havarti. How was that?
It was normal.
Okay, everyone. Comment now. Veda's here. Vita Bohem is in the Manhattan Bohems. I don't know these names. Happy Mother's Day, WAC fam. So comment down below, or to me, it's on the chat. So it's kind of weird. Comment in the chat. I feel like there's 3 like teams here. Team pre-made burger patty, like where you can just go to Sam's and then just like buy the sleeve of frozen burger patties. Are you team pre-made burger patty? Are you team form your own burger patty, just like plain with like salt and pepper? Or are you team like put stuff like onion and peppers and stuff in your burger patty mixture? Because we all know what Team Richard's on.
I have no idea where that was going.
He like sauteed up some onions and peppers and mixed them in with the burger. I think that's a brilliant idea. I was just like, I don't know if I would have thought to do it. First of all, I'm team like pre-made patty. Of course, that's easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm team least effort. Okay. But
I enjoy a frozen patty every now and then.
But yeah, him putting the peppers and onions in the burger. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Melanie said all 3, please. Okay, Vita, good to know. Thank you so much, Vita. Team pre-made sleeve. Absolutely. Yeah, team frozen patty. That Absolutely. April said, my sweet hubby just took up off the smoker a brisket, and it smells amazing.
Wow.
Oh, I'm team form-your-own burger patty. Oh my God, that burger emoji! You guys are killing me with the emojis this morning. Like
they know their phone.
Exactly. I didn't even know all these emojis existed. Gail says all three, depends on the mood. Absolutely.
See, that's me.
Pamela says, team season that sucker and form your own. Absolutely. Pre-made burgers, smash burgers for me. Absolutely. The ones that you can just like. Oh, yeah. I love it.
I can do it all.
Joe Ray says, I like to add seasonings, but not in powder form. Like, oh, what you just chopping up and throwing garlic in there? I am here for that. Melissa says, team pre-made normally, but I'm going to do homemade this week with ground beef and boneless burger.
I'm like, we got all this time on our hands.
I might do homemade next week because I don't want to, because that's the thing about burger patty sleeves is if you buy from Costco, there's like 20 in there and you're like, dang, there's only 2 of us though. Like we ain't going to a cookout. We don't eat all them burgers right now though. Right. Plus, to be honest, we ain't got no room in our freezer because someone likes to buy frozen meat every time we go somewhere. Well, he likes to buy fresh meat and freeze it. So it's like, I don't got room for 20, like a sleeve of 20 burgers in my freezer, but I do really want to try. I do really want to try those sola buns, and with the hamburger. Yeah. So yes.
You got some last week.
No, I didn't buy them because I found them. Therefore, I know where to go when I actually want to buy them. They were $5, or I think it was just $4 for 4 buns. Nice. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good for specialty bread like that. And they had an entire sleeve of or loaf, I'll call it, of regular sliced bread.
Seriously.
And I was like, ooh, if I want to make me a sandwich, like $4 for a slice of bread or for a loaf of bread. But it's just like, just get you some mayo, mustard, some lunch meat on there, some cheese. Absolutely. Shelly says, I'm split, love making my own plain, but the pre-made Angus patties are amazing. They are delicious and they're so easy.
And they're convenient.
Yeah, they're convenient. That's what it is. So Janice said yesterday I bought store-made patties. Ooh, with smoked cheddar and jalapeno. You can also buy the pre-made patties with stuff already done. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's doing them now, especially when Whole Foods has its own
Dana said, we make something called hunky hamburger. It's onion, garlic, crushed pork rinds, and sugar-free ketchup and egg. Oh, my God. Joe Ray says you need to get a chest freezer. Yes, we are going to get a deep freezer for the laundry room. We're actually waiting on his sister to give us one for free because her family is upgrading to a larger one. And she's like, we're just going to have this freezer that we don't need. And we're like, boop, 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 boop. We got it. But now we got to wait on her to actually upgrade. So
this should be soon.
There it is.
Like a month.
Yes. A month or 2. So yes, Richard is related to my husband by it all. Absolutely. Vita over here got all of these food emojis. Look at that bacon. Is that a leafy green? It says, my Lord.
My plan is to always just buy whatever is on sale.
Shelly K says Costco, there are only 8 or 10, I think, in the box. It's not a huge box. Oh, okay. See, so if I bought them from in a box, that makes more sense. At Costco, they also have the plastic sleeve where that was where they do have 18 to 20. You're right. Dominic says team season and form. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen the box. Yeah, exactly. Janice says I'm team Richard. A well-stocked freezer is the best. Like you guys, literally, like we had that discussion last week. I opened the freezer and I was so mad. I was like, this is the sign of disorganization. When I can't even find a place for the ice trays to go, that means we're doing something wrong. And then Richard was like, I kind of look at it the opposite. When your freezer is so stuffed with food that you can't put nothing else in there, that means you're doing something right. And I was like, false. So he did it on purpose. Oh my God. Good to know he at least did it on purpose. Gail says Walmart has 4-pack prime rib burgers.
I was taking a picture of the freezer.
I mean, he was beaming with pride that the freezer was so full that it barely shut. So no. Chocolate City says, just got done grocery shopping at Aldi. Please give me a seasoned, medium, well-done hamburger with all the fixings. Oh, man.
There we go.
Absolutely.
I was having that mode yesterday. It was just a random, I want to.
Oh, my God. Michelle says we stocked our deep freezer and the baby unplugged it unbeknownst to us. Like, I hurt for you. Like, that Joe Ray says, my husband is the same. I swear that deep freezer is all his stuff. I mean, if he could have the deep freezer and I could just keep the regular food, like my little food in the regular freezer at least, that'd be okay.
It's just meat and lots of it.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's lots of meat, which I'm just like, see, you guys, have you ever heard, I went to college, and my degree is in logistics and stuff like that. So there are all these different, logistical principles that really stuck with me. And one of them is called, it's an inventory principle, and it's called just in time. And what that means is that you keep such low inventory on hand and you only receive new inventory right when you need it. If it's like, oh, I got 100, white t-shirts to make, and I look in my inventory and I have 101 white t-shirts. That means I'm using up all 100 and then getting down to that singular shirt. And then that's when more shirts come in. It's not just, every week we just pile on more shirts. And then you have all this inventory. Just in time means you only get something right as you need it. And that's what I do with food. I only get right exactly what I need. And Richard's like, we're at the store. Let's just get some more meat. And I'm like, why? We already have some more at home. Oh, but this is a good deal this week. I said, but why does it matter? Because we already got some at home.
I love you. That was amazing.
That's how I feel.
That was amazing. Absolutely love it. Well, since you went on that tirade, my degree was in marketing and advertising and broadcasting. So with my degree knowledge, I think, as opposed to, what was yours?
Just in time.
Okay. Instead of just in time, I think of, you'd rather have the footage and have all this stuff and not need it than need it and be like, I have no footage. Who has a shot of it? No one got a shot of
that.
So in my world, it's much better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Wink, wink. You see this one, girl?
I mean, I guess, but still. Holly's here, says, good morning, Whack Fam. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Michelle said, there's your morning dose of birth control. You're right, because I'd be like, someone come pick this kid up, because I don't have a kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Chocolate City said, we have 2 deep freezers, which were stuffed at the beginning of the pandemic. Came in handy. Yeah, that's also what he was saying. With a time like now, when there's supposed to be a meat shortage, you'd be glad that we had all the meat. I was like, I don't think that is not true. It's just if it was in a separate container and it wasn't in the actual freezer that I actually need to get stuff out of,
okay. To give context, it's not like I went out and just bought all the meat at one time.
You slowly accumulate it. That's what I'm saying.
Last year, every time we go to a grocery store,
you're proving my point.
If something is on ridiculous sale, I gotta buy it. She's like, no, pass that up and just keep walking. I'm like, this is like $4 cheaper than it normally is. No, I'm like, we can freeze this and save it. My mentality.
But when are we gonna use it? 2 years later.
Right now.
Oh my gosh.
Right now.
Holly says, I'm single and I have fully stocked deep freezer.
You know
That's why I didn't panic. Yeah.
Do you know where that hamburger still came from? The deep freeze.
And if we hadn't bought 7 steaks since we bought that, I would have been like, oh, good job. But it doesn't matter. You just piled more stuff in there. Jerry says you don't need to have your cash flow sitting on a shelf. Exactly. We have all this sunken money in the freezer.
She keeps being. It is still juicy.
Black Butterfly says, I've never understood the deep freeze. Autumn, you're right. You don't need a month's worth of meat.
Nothing is getting thrown away.
And then Gigi says, keep your freezer stocked. I mean, we're not throwing it away. That's the problem. We're not throwing it away. It's frozen. It can live there forever.
It'll be ingested.
Oh my gosh.
stomachs and belly.
Oh my gosh. Cynthia says my husband buys tons of food to cook and then orders carry out. It's driving me bonkers. Now I will say that Richard cooks all of that. But that's the thing. We have this freezer full of meat, but we'll go to the store and he'll buy a steak and then he'll cook that steak that night. And I'm like, but then what about all the backup steaks that we have in the freezer?
When we
go ahead and grab one of them.
When we have stakeout.
Oh my gosh.
When we have a steak-a-palooza. Someone's going to be thanking me.
No. Kelly said team have it, not need it. No, because my whole thing is your team better to have it and not need it. I'm team if you didn't have it, that means you didn't need it. So like if I go to the store and there's no ground beef, I'm just not getting ground beef that day. That does not mean that it's like, oh, good thing I have 20 pounds of it in my house already.
What if the ground beef was like $5 off? Do you pass it up?
Yes, because I don't need ground beef right then. I'm spending.
Well, I ain't say buy all of it, but just buy one thing of ground beef for cheap. You know what I mean? You don't know when it's gonna come in handy. I.e., yesterday's hamburger.
Patricia said Richard's freezer philosophy is all B-roll. Yes, and they always need B-roll when you're filming. I agree. It is better to have more clips. But guess what? Clips don't take up physical space in your freezer, okay? They might take up digital space, but they don't take up actual physical space that prohibits you from getting stuff. You're not convincing me of this, people. Well, You're not doing it.
We just need to buy
a separate freezer.
Once we get that, it'll be fine.
No, because I don't believe that because it's that principle. Does anyone know the name of the principle where like more space creates more mess? Like that's what they say whenever you build new highways. People think, oh, if we expand this lane, this highway by 2 lanes on each side, it will ease traffic because the cars will have more space. But what they don't realize is that actually it's been proven that more highway lanes creates more traffic. That just, it fills the capacity. So my whole thing is, it's not like when we get a deep freezer, all things are staying equal. It's like, oh, now he's really going to start putting stuff in there because we got this whole extra deep freezer.
Did y'all just see how she predicted the future?
Hey, man, what's today? What's today? May 10th, 2020? Watch what happens when we get this deep freezer. Okay, everybody reference this day.
Hold me to it.
Reference this day when both the deep freezer and the regular freezer are packed to the brim.
Hold me to that because I am not a hoarder. I am just a purveyor of good deals in future tense.
No. Jenny says, I agree because where I live, some stores only limit 1 meat package per person, so I get it while you can. I can see that. That makes sense. Vita says, smash that like button, and I'm going to have to agree. Absolutely. Vita also says he has problems, to which I'm going to have to agree. Absolutely.
See, I don't buy in everything when I get the deal. I just get like the one, like, what's the deal? Never know when it's gonna make a burger.
But if you do that every single month or week, it just piles up. Because you remember, you guys, I told y'all he don't eat anyway. He don't eat food anyway.
I do eat.
Oh my gosh, Cat Luna said, Feliz Diaz, de las Madres, Autumn, hola, Ricardo, hola, thank you. I practiced mi español a year, and it was pretty great. Like, I am doing well. I'm trying to keep it to 5 days a week at least. So
it's on the 10 board.
Kelly says, so how many pints of Rebel do you have in your freezer? And Kelly, I'm just going to go ahead and block you from the chat.
See, that never gets into the conversation because
how dare you attempt to expose me like that in front of all of these civilians?
You
just calling me out in mixed company?
She has 0 things in the freezer.
But the thing, but here's the difference. They're different flavors, though. It's the variety. Exactly. I don't buy the same steaks over, and I'm trying to limit them. That's what I'm saying. I haven't bought Rebel in like 3 weeks because I'm like, I'm getting pretty stacked up on them Rebels. I need to let that calm down a little bit.
I like that.
I'm trying, but dang, that cut deep. That cut me in my heart. Ow, jeez Louise.
Oh my God.
Janice says once each year I clean out the freezer and throw a big barbecue for family and friends. Oh, that's nice. Pamela says it's okay, Richard. I'm with you. I'm buying all the meat when it's on sale. It won't go to waste.
Nothing goes. She sees it for like a month in the freezer and it's like, it's throw it away. It's done. I'm like, oh no.
No, I don't. I do exclaim that. I don't throw it away, but I'm like, we need to get rid of all this stuff. Like,
we're getting rid of it. Ingesting into our belly.
In a year and a half, in 18 months. Exactly. Dr. Wise said, Kelly, the shade. Right? That hurt. That cut me deep. Birthlight says, good morning, Whack Fam. Hi, JJ. I'm glad you're here. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. My son woke me up at 2 a.m. to kill a spider. No spider found. Then the dog started barking because some genius decided to use fireworks in May. I mean, that sounds like Chronicles of like Hood adjacent Chronicles that we could be listening to. Okay. That is so funny. Diamond says, I agree with Autumn. I know it's just me, but I don't like to eat frozen meat past 4 months. Exactly. It lives there forever.
It's just not been 4 months.
Gigi says, I call bull, Autumn. How many Quest bars? This is turning sour, you guys. Like, we're supposed to be focusing the attention on Richard, okay? On Richard's nonsensical behavior.
My well-stockedness.
But my Quest bars are stocked out of sight, not taking up shared cabinet space. They're in my own privet space where it's not also impeding his ability to access his snacks. It's not the same thing. Y'all are mean. I'm about to just take my weight and get off here because I'm sad. Y'all can be sad today.
It's called reality.
Dr. Wise is an instigator. You just go stand on the side and just say shade in all caps. You're not going to defend me? That's fine.
Because they know who's right.
That's fine. That's fine, you guys. We are having a powwow at Keto Palooza. Okay, we're talking about all of this. Okay, so yesterday I weighed 185.6 and I fasted yesterday. It was great, even though I had to watch and smell and listen as he grilled those delicious burgers on the grill. Oh my God, the house smelled so good. But I mean, that was okay. I
got them on sale.
I fasted and it was great. And so today I woke up and I was 183.2. That's a loss of 2.4 from yesterday.
Yay.
That's pretty good. I am anticipating a gain today because me and Mom are smashing the crate. I'm excited about that.
Oh, is that today?
Yes, nice. That is today. But you guys, this whole week coming up and the rest of the month, let's be honest, I am committed to, weighing, measuring, meal planning ahead of time so that I don't let those snacks creep in because I don't want that to be the case. Exactly. Last week, I was a little kind of all over the place, not weighing and measuring, but I've already weighed and measured this week, and I'm committing to doing that for the rest of the month. Because, I lost 8 pounds last month, and that was amazing, guys. I'm getting into the 170s for my June weigh-in. I just know it. So it's like, but you can't do that if you don't have your eye on the ball. You can't do that if you're getting, like loosey-goosey with your macros. I get that. I know, right?
Bring it up. You are just going too far with it right now.
So I know that I have to be disciplined. I know that I have to, be organized. And so I'm not going to worry about the gain for tomorrow. I know that's what's going to happen. But from there, it is all downhill from there. Basically, you know what I'm saying? All downhill from there. Yes.
We got this.
Good morning, Sally Joe. I think it's pretty funny. My mom has been personally thanking everyone that has just wished everyone a happy Mother's Day. Like,
is that what she's been?
Mom, that's very exclamation. Happy Mother's Day. Like, she's not talking specifically to you, even though you happen to be a mother. So that cracks me up.
I think she is.
Oh my goodness. Looking forward to Smash the Crate. I know a lot of people said that. You guys, did y'all see how hyped I was on my Keto Crate unboxing? I was just like, oh my God, all the things that I want. Yes. So I'm excited to try those today. Today's going to be a good day already.
Today's tasting day.
Yes, exactly. Okay, well, we're getting out of here so we can go to Whole Foods.
Is that today?
At Whole Foods and get back.
Brace yourselves because the storm is coming.
The tornadoes are coming. I'll tell you this, we ain't buying no beat though. I'll tell you that. Okay. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye.